So today I'm gonna have a lot of unboxing to do. I'm so excited, it's like teacher Christmas. If you work in your classroom before school starts, tell me that you do not get carried away with talking to your teammates. And that is true any day that you have a baby. I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of this guy. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Classroom Setup Day 3. I'm so excited to have you here. If you're new here, my name is Victoria and I am a 7th year 3rd grade teacher in Maine. And I am so excited for today, but man, things have not gone my way today. So I am hoping that it gets a lot better once I get in the classroom. I'll fill you in more once we get in there, so let's go. All right, everyone, so an hour and a half later, but I am in my classroom. I have been here obviously for an hour and a half, but when I came, I played a game with one of my future students. I had that planned ahead of time for like 45 minutes, and then I chatted with some coworkers and got some stuff. So now I need to pump before I do some like putting together of my classroom. So if you are a breastfeeding mom, you understand the joys of pumping and being in your classroom without your baby, but that's okay. We do what we can. So I'm gonna pump, and then after that, I'm gonna put some of my class together. But let me just flip you around and show you some things that I got, because it's so exciting. One of my coworkers' sons loves to like deliver our supplies that we get from our school. So I have a ton of boxes. So today I'm gonna have a lot of unboxing to do. And I also have some like flexible seating and a few other things that I brought from home and something that I found. So let me just show you what I have, and then I'm gonna pump, and then let's get to work. All right, so I grabbed this little dirty organizer, and I know it doesn't look very nice, but I'm planning on putting it inside my cabinet over here, like my tall cabinet. I saw a teacher, I'll write her name here, on who did this in her cabinet to kind of emphasize some more storage. So I'm gonna add that. Then I have some scoop rockers that I brought back. I haven't had them in my classroom for a few years, but I think we should finally be able to use them, so I'm excited about that. And then I got some organizers here to add and use for some marker and coloring utensil storage, which I saw from another teacher on YouTube, I think Elementary Adventures. It was the teacup teacher, but she changed her name. So anyways, she's awesome, totally inspired, so I'm gonna try that. Hopefully they fit. Then my messy desk still. And then here are all the supplies that I need to open up. I'm so excited, it's like teacher Christmas, yay! So now I'm gonna pump, and then we'll get to putting things away and unpacking, woohoo! Okay, so I'm done pumping and I've chatted again with my coworkers. If you work in your classroom before school starts, tell me that you do not get carried away with talking to your teammates, because I'm just far less productive when other people are here, but it's so much fun getting to see them and talking to them again. So now I did, during that time when I was pumping, I made a new hand signal card last year. I didn't have a 4 for some reason, and we still used the sign 4 for asking to use the calm corner in our class, but I forgot to make a card for it. So I made a card. I need to like add a few more things to it, but then I'll be done, and I just need to print them out. Now, this morning I was really hoping to get a lot more, but I'm just gonna be here for another like 20 minutes. And during that 20 minutes, I'm hoping to put that like drawer bin thing away, test out the bins that I got and see if they hold markers and coloring utensils, and unpack some stuff. So we've got a lot to do in a little bit of time. So let's get to work. Okay, so I didn't get as much stuff as I wanted to done as expected because, like I said, I was chatting with a lot of people. But I did get some supplies done. I need to figure it out a little bit more, but I will. It's okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's starting to come together. I'm getting some supplies together. I think I'll probably come in tomorrow and I'll just combine the two setup videos. That way I get some more stuff done to share with you. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and then let's see what I get done tomorrow. Hey friends, it's the same night as earlier. So today's Tuesday. Earlier I filmed Tuesday morning, now it's Tuesday night. I realized that I never really kind of filled you in on everything, and I was like, hey, I'm having a rough morning. I'll fill you in when we get in the classroom. And then an hour and a half went by and I forgot to fill you in. So I thought I'd fill you in a little bit, tell you what's going on. And then I thought I'd just share a few things that I'm going to do tonight to get me a little bit more prepared to have a better time and more productive time in the classroom tomorrow. Because when I go in tomorrow for setup, I'm going to bring my baby, and I'm always limited to about like an hour and a half when he comes with me. So let's chat. Okay, so things didn't go my way this morning. It's true, and that is true any day that you have a baby. I love my baby with all of my being, but things are a lot harder when you have kids. And so this morning I wanted to find something. I wanted to find my charger to my pump, and I couldn't find it. And my poor little guy I think he's getting his 2 front teeth, and he just wanted to be held this whole time. And that's fine. He's a baby. He's allowed to want those things. But it was just a lot more like flustering when I'm trying to find other things and so on. So I feel like that just kind of heightened my anxieties. And then on top of that, just, the return to school, it's so exciting, but it's also like a lot mentally. Like it's a lot to adjust to. And I just felt like that tightness in my chest, that like raising of anxiety throughout the day of like, oh my goodness, there is so much to the beginning of the school year. You have so much to do, Victoria. You better be productive. And then I just kept chatting and so on. So that probably didn't help either, but the chatting was also good for my soul. So that was the deal with today. Now, one thing that I was also hoping to get done this morning that I didn't get done was I made a lot of things on PowerPoint to print for my classroom for decorations, and I never had a chance to print them off, laminate them, and cut them out so I can put them up in my classroom. Was that like very, very optimistic of me to think that I would do that in the morning when Hugo was up? Yes. I don't really know why realistically I thought that was a doable thing. Reality check, Victoria. You have a baby, you're not going to be able to do all of that stuff. But that's okay. So now that I've had that reality check, I am going to actually finish up a few other things that I wanted to do. And then I'm going to print them off and laminate them tonight. So then maybe I'll cut them, probably not. And then I can work on hanging up some stuff tomorrow. Now, I'll flip you around and just show you a few things that I'm working on, and then I'm just gonna kind of plug away at them and then print them and then laminate them, and then we'll see what we get to. Yeah, just wanted to fill you in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me. I know you were probably like, hey, why weren't things going your way this morning? You left me hanging. So There you are. I filled you in. Now let's look at some of the stuff that I'm going to work on. Okay, first and foremost, I use hand signals in my classroom. So this is a product that I made last year, and I really like it, but I didn't make a 4 for whatever reason. I kind of mentioned that earlier. And so now I finally drew the 4, and I just need to add a picture, like icon, that would go with the calm corner. And then I need to update all the colorings because I have like a specific order color scheme of things that I like. So I'm gonna just update the color to like the question mark and the check mark and the X. So I'm gonna do that. And then I want to print off my schedule cards. These are good to go. I updated them yesterday, but I changed I made these last year, but I just changed the colorings to the colors that I like in the order that I like because, like I said, I'm just going for a scheme, and this is the scheme I'm going for. I don't really know why I am this way, but that's it. That's my life. So I'm going to print those off. And then I am going to finish up these classroom labels for my classroom library. I'm just adding like the author letters, spans that I have in each shelf. And then I'm going to try and add like a character from a book in that shelf PNG in each space. Now, did I forget to take a picture of my library? So this could be really challenging. Yes. Will I do all of this tonight? Maybe. I don't know. So these are my goals. We'll see. But I did do this for like picture books. I did this last night. Graphic novels, nonfiction. I put some PNGs there. So I'm liking how it's turning out so far. Nothing fancy, but does the job. Then I just need to print off this math banner that I'm going to put up on my bulletin board. And then I want to print off this tools banner. Not sure that I love the phrase tools for like a header, but honestly couldn't think of something else. So I'll print it off. And then if I think of something else I like more, I'll do that instead. If you have a suggestion, like basically what I put up here is like things that students might reference that are more growth mindset like. They could be like, sometimes I'll put a temperature chart and we'll talk about like possibly appropriate weather attire for the temperature, because if you're in Maine, you know, or in New England, you know that kids decide that they want to wear a t-shirt in like, I don't know, 20-degree weather, and you say, I don't think that that's a great choice, and you kind of have to establish some norms. So anyways, that's what I use this board for. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of different things, so I didn't know what to call it, so we're going with tools. But if you have a suggestion, please comment down below and throw them at me, because I'd love to hear it. And then last but not least, I want to update my birthday headers. I need to add like a banner to go on top of it. And I also need to think about where I'm going to put this, because if I'm being very honest, I usually keep this underneath my calendar, but my calendar is behind my desk, and I'm planning on filming some videos where my desk is. So I don't really want you to see my students' birthdays. So I'm gonna either need to put it in a different spot, or I'm going to need to adjust where I envisioned myself filming my videos. It might just be that move, because I don't know if I want to envision a new space, but or for the birthday board. But anyways, that's everything that I need to do. So I'm going to start working at this, and then printing it, and then laminating it, and probably not cutting it, because that is just way too productive for tonight. Like, it's 8:30. Don't need to spend that much time on it. All right, here we go. proud of myself. I got all of that done. I printed, I laminated, I created. Woohoo! It also took me a little bit because I had to fix my printer along the way and troubleshoot all that because I honestly hadn't used it in a while. So, oh well, that's okay. We got it done. I'm proud of myself. And I'm really looking at this stack of stuff and I'm like, whoa, that is a decent amount of stuff that I'll need to cut out. So am I going to cut it out tomorrow and put them all up? Probably not, but I'll bring them with me. We'll see what I'm feeling. Doubt that I'll get to it, but I'll feel good about the fact that I brought it and that I got it done today. So now I just want to share a little tip that I came across while I was working on my stuff. So when I was printing some labels, the PNGs and the images that I printed or chose came out black. So even though they were transparent. So what I did was I exported it as a JPEG and then it came out beautiful. So just wanted to share that with you all. So now I have worked hard, I have created, I have done all the things, and now I'm going to relax, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And then tomorrow I will be proud of myself for all that I accomplished. I'll do a little classroom setup, I'm sure. And yeah, I'll see you in the classroom. Okay, everyone, I am here. It is Wednesday, so we're ready to conquer this classroom. This is, I guess, part 2 of classroom setup day 3. But I am motivated to get some stuff done. I do have my baby with me, so we will be limited to whatever he can, handle time-wise, but that's okay. So we'll get what we can done while he is up for it, and then once he's done with it, we'll leave. So let me just flip you around, give you a quick overview of the classroom, chat about what I'm hoping to get done, and then let's get a lot of stuff done. All right, so here we go. We have nothing back here. This is a recess bag, like right here, like little recess tools. So I need to put that in a locker, a spare locker that I might have, but I don't know what lockers are ours yet in the hallway, so I'll do that later. I do have the letters for this bulletin board, but I haven't cut them out yet, so we'll see. Maybe we'll do that. I have scoop rockers that I need to put, I think, under my sink. I might just put those stools out, the ones that I can, underneath my table. Put some of these games away. I played those games with a student, that's why they're out still. I have folders for this year. I have cups because I had sorted my coloring utensils in cups, but now I'm not going to. I have a really adorable baby who's doing such a good job. Hey, can you say hi? Thank you. And then I have more folders that I need to sort. I have colored pencils that I need to figure out what to do with. And then all of these supplies that I unpacked that I need to figure out what to do with. School's over, just kidding. And then I have all of these boxes to unpack, which I'm so excited about. Teacher Christmas. And then I want to fill in the drawers to this one, and then fill in the drawers over here, and then like put them in rainbow order because aesthetics. And that covers it all, I think. So I just need to like do a lot of tidying up and putting things away. I don't, if you're wondering, I do not yet have a table to put here instead of a teacher desk, but I did contact them and they did say they think they can switch it out. So here's to hoping that that does happen. I'm just hoping to put like a table here instead so kids can actually use that space. And then I'm also hoping to put, once upon a time, I had like a floor table right here. So I'm hoping to put that floor table here again and then use some flexible seating options that I had over there too. So that's the vision. Now let's get to picking up some of this mess. All right, here we go. Okay, so I finished cleaning up like my desk space for the most part. I have a few things left on there that I want to just do. Like I have some letters to the 4th grade teachers that I need to split up and stuff, but I'll do that in a little bit. Now I have boxes from my budget that I ordered that I need to unpack, and then I might try and find a home for them, but I think we're getting closer and closer to needing to go home. So I'm going to unbox everything, and then I'll see if I can share what I ordered with you, just talk to you about it. And then after that, I think it's time for us to go home. So let's get to some unboxing. So welcome to my supply haul. I am so excited. Like I said, it's like teacher Christmas. So our school is amazing, and we have a budget, and we can spend whatever we like. We can spend our budget on whatever we need for the classroom. So I got some fun stuff, and then I got some like things that I'm really just, you know, regular supplies that you need. So I'm going to show you what I got, talk to you about what I think I'm going to use them for, and then I don't think I'll have the time to put it away today, but that's okay. So first things first, tape, glorious tape. My students love building things, and they always use a ton of tape. So that was necessary. Next thing, this one's a fun one. It's a harmonica. I think I'm going to use this as an attention getter this year, so I'm just going to go. I'm going to need to practice how to do it. And hopefully once they heard that, then they would show me that they're listening. So give me your ideas on how I should store this. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. I think the kids will love it. Then I have hole punchers. I needed some new ones. We use punch cards for like behavior management in my class. I am like kind of thinking about maybe changing that, but maybe not. So anyways, I got more hole punchers if we continue to do that. And they're fun because they're heart-shaped. Flare pens because they're the real MVP and every teacher needs them. Some bigger scissors because sometimes kids just get so frustrated using like the kid-size scissors. So I figured I'd keep these, and if they asked permission to use them, then I'd give them the permission to use them. Pouches. I am so excited about these. I do need to think though about what I want to put in them. I'm kind of frustrated that I didn't open this ahead of time because I could have put like some of those STEM activities that I got in these. But I'm thinking like card games, just kind of those STEM activity ideas, and any other like storage type things. So give me your ideas on what I can throw in these. I got them because I actually got them for my baby. I use them a ton when I'm like bringing him different places. I'll like make a bag for toys, make a bag for clothes, make a bag for diapers, and so on. So I thought these would be great in the classroom, but I need to think about how I'm going to use them. Okay, if you hear some crinkling, that's because he found a bag that he wants to play with. Now, glue, because we all know you need glue and it runs out quickly, and I always get the disappearing purple because I think it helps the kids see where they're gluing a lot better. Okay, let's see. Next thing, a new pencil sharpener because mine broke last year because kids are not kind to pencil sharpeners. So just be aware if you let your kids sharpen their own pencils that they might break. Sit spots, I've talked about these before. I'm not sure my opinion on it, but I think I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try sit spots again on the rug and just really talk about our meeting area SOPs more and really emphasize that we don't pick at them. I know it's hard though, like I understand that you wanna fidget with your hands. It's just that they get all like, I don't know, beaten up. So hopefully that works. Give me your suggestions with sit spots though if you have a way to make them work without kids like really beating up on them. Okay, clay. In the past, we have done as a third grade team something called friendship beads for an activity. Now, this is so fun. Basically, the kids get a piece of clay, let's say they have green, and then each kid in my class has a different color. Then they go around and they give a small piece of their clay to a friend, and at the end, like they would say, "Hi, my name is Clarence." And then the other person might say, "Hi, my name's Phoebe." And then they'd say something about themselves. "I really like to swim. I really like to play football." And then once they kind of switch that information, then they would switch their clay and then they would get a new one. Okay, my baby is trying to leave the classroom, so I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna close the door and then I'll come back and tell you more. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Are you trying to escape? You're saying, "Mom, it's time for us to leave." Where are you going? Okay, so again, if you hear rattling, it's because he's playing with a toy. Be kind, because you gotta be flexible with kids. So then basically you have a bead and you poke a hole through the bead, you put it in the oven and you have a friendship bead. And each kid has their own and you kind of like wear it around the first few days of school or longer, and it's just a really big favorite. Kids have like a keepsake that makes them feel like it's a part of their classroom family. Highly recommend. All right, then Mr. Sketch markers. These are my favorite for anchor charts. Next thing are some fun stickers. I just thought these would be fun to put on student papers and so on. I think I dropped something. Oh, it was the sit spots. We already know about those. I got one of those new, I got a new clicker because I use slides a lot to teach. So I got a clicker. I'm so excited about this to click through my slides and maybe use as a pointer too. So I think this will be really cool. Let's see. Look at all these boxes. It's amazing. Pencils, the best kind and pre-sharpened. So important. Yeah, we love pre-sharpened here, don't we, Hugo? A new stamp. I'm excited about this. This stamp, do you want to come over here and talk to the people with me? You can. The stamp says myself with one-on-one support in a group or as a class, and I can just kind of stamp the paper and say how it was completed. And I think this might make it easier on me when explaining like why they got a grade or so on. Want to come sit with me? There's so many boxes. Okay. Now we have a puzzle. My students love puzzles, so I just thought this would be fun either in the calm corner or for a daily starter activity. And then some expo markers, both the big kind and the little kind. And then I got 2 packs of markers, 2 packs of colored pencils, but I guess I got the erasable kind. I don't remember that, but cool. I bet the kids will like that. And then I got a ton of paper, 1 thing of cardstock, and then 3 things of colored paper. And then I got some big pieces of paper. I meant to get like assorted, but I got green. It's okay. All right, and then last but not least, I got a few books. Yay, books, right, Hugo? So I got Surf's Up. I like this Acorn series and the Branches series are both really great. So it's funny, I actually looked at this at my Amazon wish list and I was like, hey, someone bought this book for me. and I forgot that I just clicked it off of my Amazon wish list. So Victoria, you bought this book for yourself. Good job. But if you are interested in my Amazon wish list, it is listed below. No pressure, but it's there. Then Hero Dogs. I needed some more nonfiction text. Simone Biles. Cheetahs. Kangaroos to the rescue. The story of Lin-Manuel Miranda. The story of Barack Obama. The story of Nelson Mandela. Together Forever, a book about amazing animal friendships. Layla and the Bots, this is fiction, but again, I love these branches books. The story of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You like that one? You want to learn about Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Erupt, a story about volcanoes, and the story of Michelle Obama. So that is the haul, and I think that's all we're gonna get to today, right? So now we're gonna go, and I'll probably come back in, I'm guessing one more time, but who knows, maybe 2 more times. I'll give you just a quick overview of the classroom, and that'll be it for classroom setup day 3. Here we go. Okay, so now cutie baby, and I still have a mess on my desk, but it's a new mess and it's an exciting mess. It's just a mess. It's just the mess that I need to put away from my supplies, so I'll do that next time. And then, oh, here's a question. I got a teacher toolbox. I've never had one. I'm so excited. It is a little bit big for this spot, but I think it's probably okay. Let me know what you think, and then let me know what you put in your teacher toolboxes. I'm imagining some markers, some maybe math supplies. I'm thinking some paper clips and stuff. In the past, I've used this thing, and it's worked okay, but I wanted to try something new. So share with me all the things teacher toolbox wise. Then all of this is the same. I did fill some book boxes. This is what I use for their supplies where they store it. Right now I only have 11 kids on my list, which is incredible. I do have some others to the side for me to stuff later, but I put the folders that we'll need to put in there. And then I have the crayons and markers, and then my random bits of colored pencils. So tell me if you have some suggestions on how to sort those better. And then today I did work on a little bit of putting some new things in this. Oh, let me see if I can get it out. Calm Corner box. I have some noise canceling headphones. I have a puzzle. I have Canoodle. My kids love this game. I have some calming cards from the Calm classroom. It has some good breaths, suggestions. A Pop-It, a stretchy thing, and some timers. And then one of these things. Yeah, so little fidgets. And this right here is a weighted blanket. And then I have some coloring supplies. So that's that. And then I need to pick up this space still. I still need to empty this drawer. Whew, we'll do it. Hopefully next time you see me, you will see me in this classroom without a teacher desk. I need to put these yoga balls in a storage space until I feel brave enough to use them. I like yoga balls, but they also freak me out. They're just, kids often have a hard time managing their bodies on it, but it is fun. Then here is my closet right now. Scoop rockers down there, leftover containers, and then this is another beast that I doubt that I'll get to before the school year starts, but there's all storage behind this, these 2 bulletin boards. So that's that. All right, so we got a lot done today. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of this guy. I definitely will have at least one more day of setup, putting things away and cutting things and putting stuff, hanging stuff up, and hopefully cleaning things out too. So, yeah. So like, subscribe, all of the things, so you can follow along with that next classroom setup video. If you haven't seen the others, go back and follow all my other classroom setups. And thank you so much for being here. I am having so much fun speaking with you all and learning with you all. So I'll see you all later. Thank you.